Hi, this is Renee with Phoenix Curation. I'm here with my partner Will, and we are going to give you a what sold video. We are resellers online, which means that we get to find things that others don't want, and we do our best to make it presentable, fix it up, and sell it online. This is all about our journey and things that we learn along the way. Today we have a special celebration. Will, you want to tell them what it is?
Well, today we made our 1,000th sale.
Yes.
Isn't that great?
It is great.
It's been a lot of work.
Yes.
But definitely worth it in the end. We've been having a lot of fun, and today, even during the slowdown, we've done pretty well.
We have. We really have. We have some ideas about why we're doing so well, which we might talk about at the end. So today is April 11th. If you're watching this later on down the road, we started on Poshmark July 20th. Of 2019, so less than a year to make those 1,000 sales, and we started with just 4 listings. They were 4 pairs of tennis shoes, 4 or 5 that I bought for $20 at a garage sale, and I think ultimately we sold them for $170. And it happened within hours that we started selling, and we got hooked on Poshmark. So let's start with what sold. Our first sale of this week was a Lululemon pleat to street pleated skirt, and I bought this at a local consignment shop, and I did pay up for it. I paid $20 for it, and it took just a few weeks to sell. So
this is a 1990s vintage sewn blank Ranger starter jersey. It didn't have a name on the back, so it's blank. This came from the bins, is that right?
Yes, yes.
We had this listed for a while. We did get an offer for $45 that we turned down, and we ended up selling it this week for $35 because we kind of wanted to move some inventory.
Yeah, I remember some kid approached you when you found this. He goes, "Do you want that?"
Yeah.
And Will's like, "I do."
Yeah, I'm not giving this away.
Yeah. So, yeah, our men's closet has really been suffering, so we just went ahead and took the $35 offer. It's got some spots on it, but it really was a great piece. Yeah. And then I sold these BOC, Born of Concept, distressed brown leather mule clogs. They actually were nice, high quality. They did have some spots and scuffs on them. I sold them for $12. I have no idea why they sold for so little, because distressing in general doesn't usually affect the sale of BOC or Born shoes. But they sat for a long time, and I got them at the bin. So what do we pay? $1.25 for shoes?
Yeah.
Per pound. So they didn't weigh a pound. So about $1. So we were happy to take it, and I hope they're happy with their shoes.
Next up, we have a pair of Lucky brand macrame espadrille wedges. These I don't know where these came from because you got these.
The bins.
Yeah, so we didn't pay too much for them. They do have a couple of scuffs and things on them, but again, we're happy to make a sale. And do you have anything else? Details?
No, likewise, these have been sitting a while with the BOCs. I did have those 2 shopping carts of shoes, and that's where these came from. Okay. So anything that's still left from then, I've just been kind of letting go, and so we sold them. This is a Jones Bootmaker patent leather coral clutch, and it actually was really cute, and this was my first attempt to purchase off ThredUp to resale, which was a failure, just about. But the way that I did it was I just found things that were very high retail value that were selling very, very cheap in their clearance section, and I purchased those. Jones Bootmaker is not a well-known purse maker, even though they do retail for a higher amount. We did sell it, and the lady absolutely loved it. So we didn't lose any money, but we didn't make a lot of money.
Lost April Gatsby Fringe Orange Tank Large. It looks like it's straight out of the Great Gatsby, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very 1920s style. This came from the bins, I believe.
Yes.
And sold for $15. How long? I don't remember how long we had this up.
Not that long. I think we were thrifting the trends. We got this.
That's right. Yep, I do remember that now, and we did.
It was new with tags, and that shirt has some amazing movement. It is going to be a great festival shirt. If you got out there and you're just shaking your groove thing, it would really really be something to watch. Yeah. So we were happy to sell that. So next is a Victoria's Secret cami green leopard print. It kind of looks a little camo-ish, but it's not. Size extra small, and we've had that a little while. Where did you get that?
That came from the bins.
So we sold that for 10. We're noticing Victoria's Secret is not selling fantastic lately, and that company, I think, has had some issues with not being size inclusive and some other kinds of public relations public relations issues. So that may be why that brand is dropping a little bit.
Kind of maybe they're oversaturating the market as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. There's a lot out there.
A pair of Columbia Performance fishing gear cargo shorts. We have, Columbia sells pretty good for us. We move a fair amount of it. Doesn't always go for a whole lot. But when something comes from the bins and you sell it for $10, I'm going to call that a win. So we like Columbia.
Absolutely. And I noticed that hiking stuff really is starting to sell. I think with people being home with their families and maybe getting out, getting a little more exercise in nature, that they're really looking for it. And what's your opinion? I think Columbia is kind of a lower end North Face kind of brand. It's kind of a house grade outdoor brand.
Yeah, but it's pretty good quality stuff. They're on the higher end or the low end, I would say. They're not any boutique outdoor designer like Patagonia or anything that. But their stuff is good quality. It lasts for a long time, and it's relatively inexpensive for a lot of that stuff.
And functional. It's pretty functional. So then this also came, I'm pretty sure, from that same 2 carts of shoes that I got. Gosh, we love that place for shoes. That bins has more shoes than I could ever imagine. I don't know where they all come from. These are Naturalizer. It's a comfort brand, black leather, Callahan Mule. And I can say that if you know the style name of a shoe, it sells better because people will get the same shoes over and over. And Naturalizer is not an inexpensive brand. And I think I sent that lady a little scarf. I don't know why. I saw her picture when I was packaging her thing, and I said, I think she'll like this little scarf. So I sent it to her.
She appreciated it.
I think she did. I think we got 5-star feedback from everyone this week.
Vera Bradley Turnlock Wallet, Canterbury Magenta pattern. Vera Bradley, again, they're not super expensive, but the stuff sells pretty well. So $15 for this item is pretty good. It's used. It was used. We did have some new with and without tags things that have sold.
So this actually came from a coworker. You remember our coworker? I'm not sure she wants us to say her name, but she did give me a bag of purses as just kind of a, help the small business out. She's very, very sweet. She's a very kind person. And she says, oh, well, those things are really used, but none of them really look very used. She takes great care of her stuff. It was all pretty nice stuff, so we were very appreciative. So next I have a pair of blue canvas classic loafer Sperry's. Sperry's do sell for us. When you get Sperry's out of the bins, which is where these came from, they are pretty crushed. But I will tell you, Sperry's reinflate pretty easily. You can wash them, scrub them, reshape them, and they do nicely. They're a good, durable shoe. A lot of people like them to work on their boat or in their yard and, out there pressure washing the driveway. So they sold for $10. I was a little worried because they're discolored and they're not perfect, but the guy was very happy. He gave us 5 stars.
Again, another Victoria's Secret product. This is strappy mesh high impact bra. Is that a sports bra?
It is a sports bra.
VSX.
Sports. Victoria's Secret Sports.
Okay. I'm having trouble remembering that. So we didn't have this too long. And $14, that's about what sports bras in general is going to go for. So
yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah, and I think for larger sizes, when you get things that are high impact, because, let's face it, women, when they exercise, if you have a lot going on there, you need something that's really going to support you so that you can enjoy your workout and not worry about wardrobe mishaps. So next we have some Merrow Black Burt Rock Low sneakers. They are big boy size 3.5, and I'm so disappointed in these sneakers. They were almost brand new. Now I only paid 50 cents for them at a local charity thrift store, and I thought that I had struck gold because Merrow sells so well. But these sat and sat and sat and sat and sat. And so I just marked all our kids' stuff down really low, and somebody got them. And I don't know if they've gotten where they're going yet, but I hope they love them because they really are perfect.
Oh, look at this. Keeping it real. A unicorn graphic tie-dye t-shirt. Now, this is crazy. This came from, what, the Benz, probably?
It did.
Probably picked this up just because the way it looked. It wasn't any kind of a particular brand or anything. DOM. I'm not even sure what brand. I don't know anything about that brand.
Me either.
It's probably generic graphic T-shirt type thing. But who can deny the reality of a unicorn dancing on clouds? This is great.
Yeah, and we actually have two of them from two different bins on 2 different days, the same size, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But I think that maybe there's just a certain irony there that people like, and it got a lot of likes, and I'm glad it finally found a home, and I hope the other one does too. Right now, I think everybody can use a good laugh. There's really some good things coming out of what's going on, but I think people are a little stressed.
Yeah, I do too.
So next up, we have an Alice and Olivia dress. It is full crochet. It has a peplum hem. It is called the Monaco Dress. I think we highlighted this in one of our other videos. I did find a lot of photos of celebrity types wearing this dress. I'm not particularly good at picking out bloggers and vloggers and fashion experts, but there were enough photos of people in this dress that I assumed that it was a favorite. It came from 2013. We got this by selling some of our more basic items to a buy-sell trade store, and then they have a hard time selling really high-end items, so we take some of those in trade, and we do a lot better with them. So it sold for $75, maybe a little less than we might have gotten otherwise, but we're making deals this week.
A Lacoste Live white striped trim polo shirt. It's got the alligator on it. Is this post split? I'm not familiar with the Lacoste Live.
I think it has something to do with tennis. I'm not a tennis person, but
of course, I grew up wearing a couple of Lacoste shirts in the 80s.
Me too. Did you flip your collars up?
Yes.
Me too.
Of course. It was awful. I was kind of disappointed to see that trend coming back, but hey, everybody has their own taste. So anyway, it sold for $15, which is pretty good. Our men's closet, like we said, hasn't been doing too well right now, so we're happy to get this gone.
Yeah, I just really tried to move product through the men's closet, try and get some attention there, because we have a lot of stuff to move, and we were doing great with men's, and then it just fell off, so we're not sure. Next up, another pair of Columbia khaki shorts. These were not hikers or performance fishing gear. They also sold for $10. I think that's pretty typical for that brand, $10 to $15. And I don't even think we negotiated back and forth. I think he offered, I took it, and sent them on their way.
Bread and butter.
Exactly.
Zara Basic Collection oversized black dress, says large. We haven't had a whole lot of luck selling Zara Basic, have we?
Yeah. Actually, we do sell Zara Basic. It's very style dependent.
Yeah. So it's kind of, I don't know, would you call that fast fashion?
It is fast fashion, but it's not like low quality. It's not like the typical Rue 21, Forever 21 quality. Their pieces do last. I just think that they're trendy and faddish so that they come and go out of fashion. But there are a lot of fashion bloggers that favor certain Zara pieces. So if you know what you're doing and we don't, at least I don't.
We're learning.
You can do really well with those Zara pieces if you get the right ones. I just like the style of this, and we had a considerable argument over whether they were black or navy. We settled on black, and the lady that got it gave us a 5-star review. So
apparently, I have a problem with black and blue.
I do too. Sometimes you just can't
that,
tell. Yeah, you just can't tell. It's hard.
Moth Anthropology Nuru midi sweater. A lot of Anthropology stuff does pretty well. This is that a sleeveless sweater strap on the top?
It's a cami. It's a sweater knit cami, basically.
Yeah, I was going sweater, cami, sweater, cami. Anyway, yeah, so it sold $18. We were happy with that.
Yeah, Moth doesn't do, I think, as well as it once did, but we're so excited when we get Anthropology brands, we just get them anyway. And that sold in a bundle with these shoes, and we were super excited. I was super excited when I found these. They are Tom's Potter Morado map loafers, and let me see if I can get you the other picture of them. There you go. And these are hand painted by an artist on Etsy. I wish I could remember her name, but I did contact her when I found these and asked her if that was her artwork, and she said that yes, it was. Knew these sell for around $110, $120. She makes each pair uniquely for each person that orders them. The only caveat was we really just couldn't get them clean without destroying the art. So you can see where right in here there were some stains from me trying to clean them and some fading. But anyway, they did sell. I took a low offer on them because of those issues.
So my question would it be all right as a reseller to include the name of the original artist and include I don't know if we could include a link to her page, but could we include the name of the artist in our listing?
I think we could. I had a couple other things where that was an issue. I don't think we can include a link. I think Poshmark sees that as marketing outside of Poshmark, and they won't let us do that. But I don't think there's anything wrong with using her name, just like you would use a brand name.
Yeah, and these hand-mined items, that's...
But we had a few graphic T-shirts that were kind of like proprietary artwork from a local company. I can't remember, sort of with a U. But I thought about that at that time as well.
Life is Good, gray sweatpants, medium. Life is Good. We haven't had experience with this stuff selling for a lot of money. It does move. In fact, I actually have a lot of T-shirts at home, which I'd like to list. But we haven't had a lot of luck with T-shirts in general, so I'm kind of hesitant to put them on Poshmark. It might be an eBay thing for us.
Yeah, I think, we do sell Life is Good T-shirts. I think it's very dependent on the graphic, but they sell for between 12 and 15.
Yeah. But
these came from our regular Goodwill. They were 40% off, so somewhere around $3, $3.50.
Yeah.
We got kind of trapped in the things closing down, and so we had to resort to the Goodwill for a while before they eventually shut down. And that's where I found these. And I like Life is Good stuff. It's quality. It's a positive message.
Yep, it's fun stuff.
Next, I have these Topshot Moto high-waisted Jamie jeans, size 2, and they have the distressed knees. Now, these came from our Thread Up Denim box, and I think we might have filmed that box. I think we only filmed one of the 2 boxes. So they did sell, and I was surprised they sold as well as they did. But I think right now, people who want something, they're having difficulty getting it where they want to get it.
Maybe some impulse buying as well.
There may be some of that. Some retail therapy.
Okay, this is logo Lori Goldstein, yellow embroidered ruffle top, scoop neck with the ruffle and hem on the bottom. And that, what kind of design how would you say that is? What design? I don't know if I could put a name to it, but
it's kind of almost country kitchen.
Yeah.
Looking to me, but
it is. But it's fun top, $17. Where did this come from, the bins?
It did come from the bins, and when I got it home, the hem had come apart, so we took it to our seamstress friend. And I think she charged me $2 to put the hem back in, so got maybe $2.50 into the top. It's a larger size. Lori Goldstein is a QVC brand, and she has a following, and it's a nice, comfortable shirt, which people are looking for right now, so I'm not disappointed at all with that sale. Next, we have some White House Black Market, white, silver espadrille, wedge, Bella style. And these do not look as cute as they are because, for whatever reason, we cannot photograph metallic very well. The lights kind of take the shine out of the metallic, so they look kind of gray. But they are really cute, and they did sell for $17. And we got these from ThredUp. Now, I don't remember if they came in the big box of 50 so that they were $5 a piece, or if they came in one of the smaller boxes of 7 so they were $7.50 a piece. But almost all of those shoes have sold, so what's left, I'm just happy to move along.
And we didn't do too bad on those boxes from ThredUp for the shoes.
Not for shoes, we didn't. We'll see. We got some more boxes coming, so we'll open them with you and we'll see.
Carhartt Denim Bermuda shorts. Carhartt is one of those brands. They make really durable clothing. Their jackets, of course, sell really well for us. I don't remember us selling any other of their pants or shorts. Do you?
No, and I got these from a regular thrift store for about $2.50. And that thrift store actually is still open. It's the only one I know of that's still open. But I got them a long time ago when we were looking at Depop, and Carhartt was a big, huge thing. Overalls, I think, do well also, and sometimes maybe hats.
But they do have a following. Carhartt.
Yeah, definitely. And they're getting very trendy, and they're getting expensive, too. Like, you'll find some novelty print overalls and stuff for $100. It's just crazy to me.
Yeah.
We used to buy it at the Tractor Supply.
This is a pair of... go ahead. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Is it my turn? Okay. This is a Lauren Ralph Lauren navy floral dress, new with tags. It's a cold shoulder. It's kind of that moody floral that's still popular. So this was my own personal closet. I at one time entertained the idea of a more corporate type desk businessy job, and I purchased a wardrobe for that. And then I thought better of it, and I didn't end up with a job, and I'm grateful because I'm not suited to that job at all. I could have done it, but it's probably not for me. You're laughing because you know.
Life choices, yeah.
But I don't have anywhere to wear this dress. It is beautiful, and so it needed to find a new home, and it did for $30.
Miracle Suit Cami shapewear. We do pretty well with shapewear. We have some more posted, and I don't remember seeing Miracle Suit among some of the other brands that we have. But getting $12 for it, it goes in this price range, and we are seeing that this is a pretty good item for us on a consistent basis.
Definitely. So Miracle Suit is more well known for swimwear. They do have shapewear as well. They're not, of course, Spanx, but they do okay. And this is a kind of light compression, so you're not going to get that huge, roll compressing kind of thing that a lot of women are looking for. But it's a nice thing to wear under anything, and it's well made. And I think that it probably was brand new. Also came from the bin, so it really didn't cost us anything. It would have fit in an envelope.
This is a Columbia trucker style white jacket. It was a little bit of a lighter material than denim. I got this from the bins, I believe, and I don't like picking up white things from the bins because I get them home and there's a stain I didn't see almost always.
Yes.
But this jacket was in really good, almost new condition, so I did pick it up. Again, Columbia does pretty good for us, and $16. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, and that's an unusual jacket for Columbia. Mm-hmm. It just looks different.
Yeah.
So next I have this Clothes brand gold Greenleaf trucker style jacket in a 2X. And again, you can't see the metallic, but all of that kind of bronzy looking stuff is gold glitter. And it's reminiscent of camo and not. And it is a trucker style jacket, which is popular. I believe the jacket is much nicer than it actually appears there. I did get home and find out that this brand doesn't exactly do fantastic, and it's not very high end. So we took a $15 offer. I'm happy with that. I hope she loves her jacket.
Yeah. Adidas ClimaCool Bermuda linked shorts. A pair of pretty basic pair of athletic shorts. Looks like they're about knee length. $12 is pretty good. This is typical summer wear for a lot of people. So now they're getting back outdoors.
Yeah, definitely. And I went back and forth for these men's or women's like forever because they kind of look like men's, but then I just went by the measurements. So a flat lay waist of 15 inches seemed more like a women's large to me.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
so next is this limited express vintage 80s knit sweater, size medium, and I think you had several offers on this, a lot of questions about it.
This came from the bins. I did have some questions about it. I was not timely about getting back to the ladies. I should have been. I think we had this listed for $30 or $35. We took 15. I'm not going to complain about that. Limited Express. We have some other items, and I don't know. It doesn't move that fast, so.
Yeah, Limited is one of those brands who's been through a lot over the years.
They're a mall brand, for the most part, from what I know of.
Yeah.
But there's a nice high-quality sweater. It was very nice and soft, like a cable knit sweater. The wool wasn't scratchy. So I hope she's really happy with this.
I do too. I know when I was young and into fashion, that the Limited was an Express were like a shizzle. You had to have that.
It came from the mall.
Yep. So this is a part of our sales that I just packed up this morning, and as I was packing them, I realized that these are not Clarks; they're Danskos. So I had to quickly ask the lady, "Hey, by the way, I realized these are not Clarks; they're Danskos. Do you still want them?" And she got immediately back to me and said yes. I was really happy with that. I made sure to condition the leather. You can see right in here, there's just a little bit of dryness to the leather, which is typical of things that you get from the bins. I think that it's just a dry environment. And so almost all of the leather requires at least one conditioning. So I did reclean the footbeds and condition those, and my husband took them out this morning to the post. So very happy with that.
It was a Victoria's Secret baby doll. This was a cottony type material, almost like a jersey knit. I got this from the bins, so it only cost a couple of dollars. And again, Victoria's Secret, $12. I'm gonna take it.
Absolutely, we may be picking up less of that. Here's a Jack BB Dakota Revolve chunky knit cardigan, and I really like the little open knit pattern at the bottom and the big shawl collar. Unfortunately, this came from our B&G trading box that we got, which was Revolve and Nordstrom brands, and those items were really oversaturated in the market, so we kind of hung on to them. We're kind of just taking what we can get from them. $20 to $25 is perfect. Mm-hmm. It gives us a little bit of profit. It gave us some new brands in our closets, and gave us a lot of education. And these are nice things. Even though they're saturated, they're new with tags. And I'm very happy that it got on its way. And the stock photo here shows the color better than my photos. It definitely was kind of an oatmeal color.
I would love to have a camera that takes accurate color photos. I personally struggle with finding a camera that does that. But,
yes.
Black leather Coach purse. Coach does okay. It's a very high quality leather items that they produce as a company, but their stuff doesn't always have a high resale as they used to. Maybe they've saturated the market. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well,
do you have an opinion?
Yeah, in this case, this is a very kind of basic bag. I took the $10 offer, or I think I offered her $10 because there are marks on the bag, and I'm not sure if they show. Yes, right in here, there are marks on the bag, and there are marks other places, like right here. Although it's high quality, it's hard to sell a flawed Coach item. Number one, it's an older style. Number two, it's very basic. There are a billion bags like this out there. And so rather than keep it around, we already made our money back off the ThredUp purse box. So why not just pass it on to somebody and give them a great deal? And she'll love it, I'm sure. And, we didn't lose any money on it.
No,
so
that's good.
We're happy with that.
Oakley base layer Bermuda shorts, size 28. So this is, a younger person probably is wearing these shorts. Oakley, of course, is famous for their eyeglasses. and they do produce some clothes. $9.
It came from the bins.
It did, so we're happy for the $9.
Yeah, and there's also a pick in them.
Okay.
I don't know if it's right here. Yeah, right here. And I sold 2 pairs, exactly the same size. Each of them had a pick in it. The other one had a pick on the inner thigh, and it sold for like $15. But again, we want to get our men's closet moving, and we were approaching that 1,000th sale. So I was on a roll on Friday. I think we had 25 sales.
A pair of Skechers black meditation sandals. I guess meditation refers to the style. These are a pair of fancy flip flops to me, but Skechers, they've come up in quality, and people have started to like the products that they offer. For these, they look like they've got a little bit of wear. $6. Where do these come from?
The bins. The bins. I had a bunch of stuff from the bins, also from that same haul of shoes. So what's left of those, I'm just moving along.
Good. So somebody's going to be happy with those, hopefully.
Yeah, and I think there are a lot of new shoppers to Posh right now, and they're a little timid about buying things. Mm-hmm. So some of these items that we haven't been able to move, or have been sitting a while, I just gave some great deals on it, and maybe they'll build some confidence. So next we have this Donald Ross Golf Polo white blue stripe size medium shirt. And I also got this from the bins. I got into a bin of like all brand new golf gear. Mm-hmm. And almost all of it is sold. I have a few polos left. Polos have not done fabulously for us, nor have button-down shirts. Right. But $10, I'll take it. I made a couple of dollars. He's going to get a great shirt. And it's a classic style. I really don't know the brand.
I don't either.
But it is a nice shirt, or I wouldn't have bought it.
Banana Republic Fig Crew Ringer T-shirt. It's a T-shirt. We have done great with these. Banana Republic is they're They're the upscale brand of the Gap, which these guys haven't done too well recently in the fashion world. They haven't updated their styles for a long time. But this is a very basic tee. $6, not a bad price. Where does this come from?
The bins.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for a Ringer tee, and I even said when I got it that it was a bad buy. But I just love Ringer tees. And Banana Republic's a good T-shirt. It's a quality shirt. And did we make any money? Like maybe 50 cents. But that's okay. It'll build some consumer confidence. He's going to get a great shirt. He'll love it.
Yep.
So these are some Jack Rogers Nantucket White Palm Beach sandals, and this is the very typical desired brand. You can see the medallion right here and the classic whip stitching of the Jack Rogers. That's what everybody wants in this brand. I sold these shoes that were absolutely beat to death for $10 in the past. So when I found these for $1.50, I didn't hesitate. They're in good shape. And even when I've sold them when they are really, really trashed, I just say that in there, that they're beach sandals, that they've been well loved, that there's, stitch loss or sole loss, and they still sell. So as long as they do, I'll still get them.
Athleta shorts, beige, kind of gray from the photos, but again, cameras aren't always accurate.
So these shorts are plum, brown, beige, grayish, gray. Mm-hmm. I have no idea what color they were, and they photographed terrible. And I actually wrote the lady a note this morning on the envelope, thank you note, and said the color was difficult to describe and photograph. If you're not happy, please reach out to us through Posh. And I just put beigey plum color in the description because I can't even describe it.
Where did these come from?
I believe they came from the bins.
So $12.
Yeah, $12 is fine.
Blue juicy fabric Couture dust bag. We've done pretty good with dust bags. People like to get these. $8 for one. These don't cost anything because they're so light. This probably came from the bins.
Yes.
So it's a good deal for us.
Yeah, she offered me $3. at first, and I just declined because at $3 we're paying Poshmark money. So she came back with 8, and I think I sent her a little bracelet with it because I didn't want her to feel like it wasn't a good value. So also on here is the little story of Juicy Couture, and I just thought that was cute, so I thought I included it. I would include it. So this is a Loft green Pima cotton V-neck sweater, and it was very nice, and Loft makes nice clothes, and they don't really sell for much because the market is completely saturated. But if you're not really caring about brand and you want a nice soft V-neck sweater, Loft is a good brand to look for. So we sold that for $12, and it got shipped this morning.
A pair of Crocs, white nursing clogs. We do very well with Crocs. They don't always go for a whole lot of money. Again, we can kind of consider them bread and butter. $8. They're pretty used, so $8 is not that bad. We'll take it.
Yeah, they have some stains on them. I'm trying to see if they'll show some on the soles, but even on the tops, it looks like they're nursing clogs. Yeah, it looks to me like there's some betadine stains there. But right now, nurses might want shoes that they could wear and leave at work and then
not take home.
Yeah, maybe throw away down the road here. So I think they're a great pair of shoes for work, and we disclosed all of the issues with it. So $8, very, very happy with that. So this is a Sexy Little Things, Victoria's Secrets. I said corset, but I think it's actually a Merry Widow. So a Merry Widow just has the garter straps on it. It's like a bustier with garter straps. And we get this kind of lingerie for $1.99 at our Goodwill, and then sometimes it's 40% off. And, I haven't had great success with selling it. I don't ever pick anything up that looks really used. Almost all of it looks brand new to me, or I wouldn't get it. But again, I just started selling it off cheap because it's, Victoria's Secret's not moving anywhere. So $9, and off she goes.
This is a Lululemon Energy Bra, medium sport. This came from the bins, so it didn't cost us very much. I think I listed this for $30 and took $20. It sold almost right away as soon as I listed it. I had a lot of questions about it. There is a size tag in it, but I just found out there's a dot size, but the lady bought it without even knowing what size it was, I guess based on the measurements that were included in the sale. So Lululemon sells pretty good, and we're happy to move something on if Lululemon wants it.
Yeah. So it's Lululemon.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, we talked about that. It's okay.
Yes, we did.
But Lululemon actually has a following, a pretty good following. And some things are saturated, but their leggings will always sell. And some things are very desired. Now, I think you said this was a current piece that's on their website sold out.
Yes, it's on their website sold out. That's correct.
So you probably gave them a heck of a deal, honestly.
I moved on. Somebody wanted it, so I'm happy with that.
Exactly.
I don't always have to have the best deal, and I'm not here to wring the most money I can out of people.
I agree. So, I think we're on the same note that really this is about bringing something good to somebody and doing something good in the process and feeling good about it. And we really do care about our customers, I think.
Yeah.
We really try to make them happy. And I think out of the 1,000 sales, we have 740 ratings of 5 stars. And then maybe less than 20 that weren't 5 stars. Some of them for not good reasons and some of them for very good reasons, which we tried hard to correct.
We have made some mistakes,
of course, and the only two really bad ratings I think were condition issues that we didn't recognize, and we worked with Poshmark to make the buyer happy. They didn't change the rating. That's okay.
Yes,
we didn't do it to change the rating. We did it because we were disappointed that they were disappointed.
It was the right thing to do.
Absolutely. So this is a Hollister Heather Gray short sleeve hoodie. I sold it for $6. We were approaching that 1,000th sale, and I'm just really excited to get anything moving. Hollister and some of these kind of teenagery brands I pick up just because no one picks them up and they're just going to go in the landfill. And so it's not much to photograph it. It's a well-known brand and people will buy it for something. So between $6 and $15 for Hollister. Yeah. And I'm happy with that.
Tommy Hilfiger Valentine's Day graphic heart tee. You know, Valentine's Day just passed. Somebody liked it anyway. Yeah. You know, again, it's a T-shirt. Tommy Hilfiger is a lower-end designer. I'd call it a lower-end designer, or I should say mid-range designer, maybe. Again, it's a T-shirt. It's sold. $15 is a pretty good price compared to a lot of the other T-shirts that we have. So this is not bad. Where did this come from?
From my closet.
Okay.
So I bought it at Macy's. I wore it a couple of times. I have way too many clothes in my closet, and I've been buying some things on Posh, so I've been taking things I'm not wearing out. I do like it. I like it a lot, but I only wore it like for 2 Valentines. And so now when we find cool graphic shirts, I don't have to say, oh, I like it, but I can't keep it, because I can keep it.
It's a bright, happy shirt.
So that really was the end of our week's sales, but because we got to our 1,000th sale this morning, we included the next 2. So this is a Jimmy Hula's hat, and that's a restaurant down in South Florida, Orlando area.
Yep.
It's a chain of restaurants, and I really just like the Hawaiian pattern. It does have a small spot right here, which we noted. I think it blends perfectly with the design, and I don't think it hurts the hat at all. That was our first sale this morning for $15. You want me to talk about this one?
Sure, Jack.
Okay. So it doesn't really show this jacket well in the photo there, but this is the jacket. So when we were in St. Augustine, I'll say that, visiting family, we had to stop at Marshall's for something. And I saw this jacket there. I do not know how this jacket ended up at Marshall's. It should have gotten to Marshall's. I suspect somebody took a return on something they shouldn't, and they put it up like it was a regular Levi's jacket for $30. What we found out was that this was Levi's Made and Crafted. It was a Bolero trucker jacket. It is made in Turkey, and it was a collaboration between Levi and Free People, and it was completely sold out. We could not find one for sale, new or used, anywhere on the planet. Originally, we wanted a lot more money for this, and it definitely was worth it, and I think we would have gotten it. But when you approach your 1,000th sale, and this comes up, and somebody offers you $125, and you paid $30, it's hard to say no.
Yeah.
I did look at her Posh closet to see if she was going to resell it, and it didn't look like that to me. It looks like it was just personal style, and so we were happy to take the $125.
Absolutely. So looking at our sales as a whole this week, we sold a lot of cheap things. You only had a couple of things that went over, were higher priced items.
That's true.
$75, $125 were our highest dollar amounts, but we did move a lot of inventory that's been hanging around.
Yeah. And somehow we ended up with more listings at the end of the week than we started with. Yeah. Clearly we have too much stuff.
But 50 items might be our highest sale week overall, do you think?
It might be. It's close. I know yesterday was our highest number of sales in a day.
Right.
This is the first time when I sent Bill off to the post office this morning that he had 2 IKEA bags full. And so, and that didn't even count the things that you have at your house that you had to send. So, definitely very happy with that. It was the make a deal day. Yes. And so we were making deals.
Yep. So volume was king this week.
Definitely. And I do think that the more you interact with people on Posh and the more that you purchase on Posh, I think it helps your algorithm. I've noticed that I've bought a few things from some of my favorite Posh closets over the last week, partially retail therapy and partially just to support the Posh community. Some people survive on what they make on Posh, and their sales are up and down. And so I've been trying to support those people, and I love doing it, and I'm able to do it.
So, as always, we hope you enjoyed our video again this week. If you have any comments or questions or anything that you feel that we could do better, please make a comment down below.
Yes, comments are good. YouTube likes it.
Yes, well, we like it too because we want to know what
Yes.
you guys want to hear and if we have anything to offer you.
Yep.
So,
yes, definitely comment, like, and subscribe. It really helps us out here on this channel. We want to keep bringing you more stuff. And we have another video planned for today. So that will be one where you see us talking. So thanks so much. You guys have a great weekend.